everyone, Courtney Cox here, and welcome into Red Sox Now. We're full force heading into July, and my head's spinning with how much is going on with the Red Sox. We'll talk the last homestand, we will talk Yankees, and yes, we will address the bullpen, but let's start with something time sensitive. You gotta vote for the MLB All-Star game. The Sox are having some fun reminding everyone to vote for JD Martinez and Mookie Betts, who are still in the running to make it to Cleveland for the All-Star game. Literally, if you Google MLB All-Star voting, Google will let you do it right there and then. It's very, very easy. You can also head to MLB.com/All-Star/ballot. Head on over to Outfield and click on Mookie, and then head to Designated Hitter and go ahead and click on JD. Voting ends tonight, and the results come out at 7 p.m. Let's send these guys to Ohio. Said no one ever, but in this case, I guess it makes sense. So before we get to the All-Star game, the Sox had to take a little trip. It's officially here. The biggest rivalry in sports is going international, Red Sox versus Yankees in London. The two-game series will take place Saturday, June 29th and Sunday the 30th at London Stadium, the home of West Ham United. The teams and fans are already there, landing Thursday morning, hopefully making a fun trip a successful one against the number one team in the AL East. Reminder, the Sox sit at third. Alex Cora, he knows that he has his work cut out for him.
It feels weird because of the moves and the injuries, and there's two series coming up after that, and we have to make roster decisions based on that. But at the end, we're expanding the game, and that's very important. And whatever we have to do for that, we'll do it. I think MLB has done an outstanding job throughout the years doing that, not only playing in different countries, but at the same time with the WBC. I think it's a great tournament, and as you know, 30% of the players are not from the United States. So it's something that they want to keep expanding the game, which is very important.
And the Sox are coming off a 6-game homestand against the Blue Jays and the White Sox. The Sox dropped their series versus Toronto 2-1 and then took the series with Chicago 2-1. So 3-3 on the homestand. A problem Alex Cora has had to face is his bullpen. His team is 44-38 this season, but the Sox have just lost their 8th game after having a lead after the 7th inning. That ain't good, and the guys, they know it.
We gotta win and we gotta go. We're doing everything we can to be ready every single day to throw. That's our job, is to throw as often as possible. So just going to continue working on that.
It's something that as pitchers, especially bullpen guys, walking guys always seems to, come back and bite you. It's something that you absolutely can't do with the bases loaded. I mean, you want to make competitive pitches, but at the same time, you want to, throw strikes as your main job right there. And, obviously I didn't do that.
But it's not just the bullpen who's frustrated. Chris Sale has had some flashes of greatness, but his win column is struggling. In his last start against the White Sox, he struck out 10, which is great, but he also allowed 5 runs on 6 hits. He has 60 strikeouts in his last 6 starts, but is 2-1 during that same time frame.
Rough again, I got to find a way to get out of the gate better. The last couple times out, early in the game, I just put us in a hole, and I got to find a way to get out of that. Find a way to get in a groove and get comfortable out there, and I'll just put it all together.
So while the Red Sox are in London and have a job to do, it doesn't mean that they're not going to have some fun while they're there with their family, who had their own day at Fenway Park. Let's start with Brock Holt. Here he is with his wife and everyone's favorite Griff at the park, and then like father, like son in this selfie. I want whatever Griff just ate because it's good if you have chocolate all around your mouth. David Price also enjoying family time. Xavier looking handsome as ever, and his wife Tiffany, who's expecting their 2nd child this summer. And take a look at the plane that the guys took across the pond. And you know who else was on that flight? Drum roll. Tom Caron, who's taking over NESN's social media for his whole time there. And I gotta say, it's been very funny so far, so go watch. TC's had a busy week leading up to this trip. He appeared on Barstool's Section 10 podcast, and here's a taste.
But my theory is anything on the field to play is fair game. And we don't rip a guy. We don't say player A sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll let you guys do that.
Yeah.
But we will say that was a brutal play. And he shouldn't be in the lineup because he's 0 for 14. Because the numbers back it up. And if they got a problem, then they should look at the numbers.
What was your favorite moment as a Red Sox fan, not as a broadcaster?
Fisk home run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My parents let me stay up,
Yeah, it's a big
to
deal.
watch. And so when waving it fair.
All right, and that will do it for us. Thanks so much for tuning in. Reminder, if we didn't talk about it enough, the Sox are in London taking on the Yankees on Saturday and Sunday at 1:10 and 10:10 Eastern Time. Oh, and don't forget to vote JD and Mookie. Bye, guys.